In example 10, we're finding the third order approximation for the function y equals 1 plus x to the half for values of x around 0. This approximation allows us to calculate the square root of numbers close to 1. For example, 1.05. As I mentioned earlier, where we have an approximation about x equals 0, it's a simplification of the Taylor series, and it's called the Maclaurin series. We can either use the Maclaurin series here, or the more complete form of the Taylor series. Personally, I think it's easier to stick with the Taylor series, no matter what the value of a. Hopefully, you'll see in this case the two forms are equivalent. We need to find the first, second, and third derivatives and evaluate them for a equals 0. We'll do that. fx is equal to 1 plus x to the half. We use the chain rule to find f prime x. It's equal to 1 half 1 plus x to the minus 1 half. The second derivative is equal to minus 1 quarter 1 plus x to minus 3 on 2. And the third derivative is equal to 3 on 8 times 1 plus x to the minus 5 on 8. If you're not comfortable with how I obtain those derivatives, you should revise Lecture 4. Next, we want to evaluate the function and the derivatives for a equals 0. f naught is equal to 1 plus 0 to the half. That's equal to 1. f prime naught is equal to 1 half 1 plus 0 to the minus 1 half. So that's equal to 1 half. f prime prime naught is equal to minus 1 quarter 1 plus 0 to the minus 3 on 2. It's equal to minus 1 quarter. And the third derivative, evaluated at 0, is equal to 3 on 8 times 1 plus 0 to the minus 5 on 2. And that's equal to 3 on 8. We substitute these values into either of these formulas, this one or this one. As I said, I think it's simpler to use the Taylor approximation in all cases, so I'll use that. Here's our approximation in summation notation. 1 plus x to the half will be approximately equal to 1 plus 1 times a half x minus 0 plus 1 on 2 factorial times minus 1 quarter x minus 0 squared plus 1 on 3 factorial times 3 on 8 times x minus 0 cubed. Simplifying that, we'll have 1 plus x to the half is approximately equal to 1 plus 1 half x minus 1 on 8 x squared plus 1 on 16 x cubed. We want to find the square root of 1.05. To do that, we let x equal 0.05. The square root of 1.05 is approximately equal to, will be 1 plus, well, half 0.05 minus 1/8 0.05 squared plus 1/16 0.05 cubed. And so our approximate value is 1.02469553.